it's Amy and Angela with another Skinny segment. So today's topic is something that I'm super excited about, and it's a really important one.
Yeah, today's topic is skin hydration. And the reason it's super important to talk about this is because if your skin is hydrated, you're going to look radiant, glowy, and young. And if your skin is dehydrated, you're going to look dull, kind of gray, flaky, and years older.
Which, no thank you.
Yeah, no thanks. So today we're going to talk about some major tips on how to keep your skin as hydrated as possible, especially during these winter months. This is a great time to be talking about this because during the winter months we tend to be more dry, more flaky, and it's harder to keep your skin hydrated in the winter months. So with the weather and just natural process of aging, there's certain things that you can do to conflict those things.
Absolutely. There's actually quite a few things that you can implement into your regular daily life. So one of the first things that's actually not weather related but is just a really important one is smoking. It's absolutely no smoking.
Yeah.
It's not just about the health concerns, but it's also it takes away the elasticity in your skin.
Yeah, so that makes it harder for moisture to stay in your skin. So.
Absolutely, yeah. So definitely no smoking, even though I know that seems to be a common knowledge item. It's just absolutely no.
You could be pretty good about that. And the next thing is hydrating yourself from the inside out. Mm-hmm. So, we typically think of hydrating ourselves from the outside by applying a lot of moisturizers and things like that, but the inside is just as important. So drinking tons of water and eating foods rich in antioxidants, your fruits and vegetables, those are going to help you hydrate from the inside out, and that's super important.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the, talking about nutrition, lutein actually is one of those things that really helps us to retain moisture in our skin. And you can find that in a lot of green leafy vegetables like spinach, broccoli, kale, things like that. So you might want to implement that into your just your regular menu as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of great antioxidant foods. So number 3 we're going to talk about is, you might not have thought of this, but using a humidifier at night. And I know you taught me to do this. You're great about doing this for yourself and for your kids, especially during the winter months. The air is so dry, and when we run the heat in the house, it really dries the air out. So sleeping with that humidifier just adds that extra moisture that our skin needs while we're sleeping. We're not even doing anything, we're just sleeping, and we're getting that extra hydration benefit. So
absolutely, anything we can. Also, showers. We were going to talk about hot showers. So we want to keep our water to a lukewarm temperature rather than hot water. I know that the bathing in a hot, long bath or a shower is
so good
so
in these
nice.
cold months right
Exactly,
now.
Yeah, but we want to keep it to a lukewarm temperature.
Yeah, the hot, steamy water actually strips the oils out of your skin, so it's going to dry you out. So.
And I'm super guilty of that, and I need to be better about turning down the temperature of my water, for sure.
So next on the list is another kind of an obvious one, and that is to wear sunscreen. And what we really want to point out about wearing the sunscreen is not, first of all, wear it on your face, wear it on your arms and your hands, because those are often exposed. Like when you're driving, you don't think about it, but your whole left side is exposed to that sun constantly beating in on you from your window. So wear your sunscreen, apply it to your hands and your arm when you're driving, and that will help protect your skin. And the more you protect your skin, the more moisture it can retain. So you're not stripping that.
And don't forget that even on a day when it's not sunny, it's still important to wear it. So even though the sun might seem, especially during the winter, it's not bright and shining, you're still going to get those effects from the sun if you don't wear sunscreen. So
absolutely.
Always wear sunscreen.
Right. And last, on our favorite of our expert tips for hydration is moisturizers, which this probably seems like the most obvious of all the tips, but finding the right moisturizer can be tricky.
The right ingredients.
Right. It has to have like a vitamin B or be rich and creamy, and there are some other key ingredients that really help with that hydration. So I know we're going to recommend a couple of moisturizers that have really saved us along the way and that we're huge fans of. And I know you have one that you are super huge fan of right now.
I love it. So I have super dehydrated skin. I've been told probably one of the worst cases, which is something you'd never want to hear, but it is the case for me. So this has been a really big saver. It's actually Yonka Mask No. 1, and so you put it on at night, and it's a time-release moisture. So when you wake up in the morning, you're 96% more hydration.
That's huge,
yeah.
96% hydration just while you sleep.
Mm-hmm,
that
exactly.
with your humidifier.
Yes, exactly. Right. So I'm hoping that yes, over time this is really going to help me a lot. But it has really made a huge difference already.
That's awesome. Another one is PCA Hydrating Serum. This is a huge one. It contains 2 major ingredients, vitamin B5, which is huge for hydration, and also sodium hyaluronate, which is a small molecule that's able to hold up to 1,000 times its water weight.
Crazy.
So that's going to be huge in terms of moisturizing and hydrating your skin. So that's PCA Hydrating Serum. And then lastly, one that I wanted to recommend is the Dermalogica Skin Hydrating Booster. And this is one that it contains hyaluronic acid, which is also holds 1,000 times its water weight. And I just put a couple drops, I put it in my sunscreen, I put it in a moisturizer, I put it in my eye cream. You can just drop a couple drops into anything and it just gives you that little added boost of moisture and hydration. So I'm a huge fan of that one. That's the Dermalogica Skin Hydrating Booster. Yeah. So we hope that you've gained a lot of knowledge today about hydration for your skin, and that it will help you be not just comfortable in your skin, but amazing.
Yep. So, and also just remember, especially during the winter, just implement all of these tips, and you should always be hydrated, but with these things you should be able to get through the winter just fine. So join us on another one of our skinny segments.